Hi, Aries. Welcome to 2017. This is Astrologykiki, and we're going to review your January forecast. The first part of the month is going to be very productive. It is going to be, it has aspects that are positive for you if you take advantage of them. So if you take initiative, which you probably won't have a hard time doing since Mars is going to be involved. It will push you into action, or it should push you into action, and hopefully it does, so that you can take advantage of those positive things going on in the first week. But if you are making an effort, being productive, you should see some positive outcomes. And the focus really at that time is going to be your ninth, 10th, and 12th houses. Your ninth house is the house of distant travel, higher communication, legal matters, critical thinking. Um, it's a pretty broad one, but we'll see if we can find something that would relate specifically to your life when we look at all of the houses that are involved. So the 10th house is the house of career and awards and recognition, and the 12th house is a house. This is a very broad house. It's a house of secrets and institutions like hospitals and government and university. Um, and it's a house of spirituality. It's a house of astrology. It's kind of very broad area there. And when you kind of combine all of those, you're looking at maybe you're just there's some kind of focus on some kind of educational piece where you might be going back to university to get a degree, a higher educational degree. Something that's going to benefit you with regards to your career, or some kind of award and recognition tied into that. Or maybe there's some kind of legal matter that you're dealing with, that there have been some kind of, I don't know, like secret, something going on behind the scenes. And there's a focus on this legal matter, and some issue that's going on there. Maybe you're getting a law degree, maybe you are in law, and you're being recognized for something that has pertained to this degree, but within your workplace. It could have to do with international matters. Maybe there is someone, you are communicating with someone at a distance. Maybe there's some kind of something you're not quite being forthcoming about, some kind of secret involved, or I something with a foreigner or travel, or something along those lines. Kind of just a very interesting mix. It could be a wide variety of any of those things, but again, it's combined with these aspects of being productive and initiative. So whatever it is that could pertain to your life in particular, whether it's higher education or some kind of institution, if there's something that if you were thinking about going to school again, but you really have to go and you have to take tests in order to get admitted, do it now. Take advantage of this time. Take the initiative and move forward. In some way, it should be a positive outcome, and you can move forward from there. The second part of the month is going to be a little bit of a mixed bag. There's going to be some positive aspects and some challenging aspects. And the focus is going to change slightly. It's going to still be on your 9th and 10th house. So higher education, career and awards, travel, long distance, legal matters, any one of those. But instead of your 12th house of institutions and spirituality and things like that, is a very inward type of house. It's going to move into your first house, which is a very outward type of month, where the focus is going to be more on you and your appearances and your goals and dreams. And the 12th house is a time where you're really summarizing your previous year and in order to move forward and set your goals and dreams for the following year. So you're going to move from that more contemplative, inward, resting time, but kind of mentally aware and where and how do I want to move forward. And then towards the end of the month, that focus is going to be more on moving forward and taking the initiatives with those goals and dreams, taking the initiative with the focus is going to be on you. It's going to be a lot from the outside. People are going to notice you. People are going to want to talk to you. People are going to want to be around you. They get it. And when you tie that in with the 10th house of awards and recognition, this could really be a powerful time when people are noticing you and what you've done and what you've accomplished. And there's a lot involved in this, but it'll definitely be a positive. Here I am. This is, and it's going to be from the outside. It's going to be. You won't have to push it. You won't have to force it on people and say, "Here I am." They will go, "Oh, there he or she is," and they are going to notice you. And there are some interesting planets involved. Like I said, there's going to be some challenges towards the end of the month. And those are involving a few planets. The Uranus, which is a planet of surprises and instability. And there's Neptune, which is a planet of kind of clouded vision, rose-colored glasses, but it's not necessarily what the reality is of this situation. So things possibly could look better than they really are. And Saturn, which is the planet of restriction and learning your lessons. Neptune's going to be involved towards the end of the month, which is communication. So sometimes when you mix in Saturn with Neptune, did I say Neptune before? Mercury. I meant Mercury is going to be involved, and that's the planet of communication. And when you combine those two, sometimes you have to watch your words. Watch what you write, watch what you say, be cautious, be responsible. Especially if you're going to be in the limelight, as you may be at the end of January. There are going to be times when you might want to, hold some things in and be cool and just be responsible. And you will get your recognition, but it might be a little bit of a mixed bag. Maybe you don't always want to be out in the limelight. So, and there may be some obstacles there because of it. I can't help but when I see Neptune and the 9th house and your house of distant travel, I can't help but think that some of you will be going away to a wonderful destination with beaches and water or even skiing. I guess you're skiing on snow, but possibly some travel, long distance travel involved that involves water in some way, shape, or form. Towards the middle of the month, there's a full moon in your 3rd house. Full moons signify the end of things, and the 3rd house is a house of short distance travel, siblings, community, neighbors, contracts, writing, communication, advertising, creativity. So maybe you're kind of ending one project, creative project. Maybe you're coming to the end of some kind of contract, and you're going to, realize the outcome of that, whatever the contract was, and or some kind of advertising campaign or marketing campaign is coming to a close, and you're moving on to something else. Maybe you finished writing a book or an essay or something along those lines. So something, again, it should depend on your birth chart. If you have degrees close to the full moon, it should affect you more than other people. But you could possibly see some kind of movement in terms of one stage ending and a new stage beginning with regards to the full moon. And towards the end of the month, there is a new moon, which signifies beginnings, and it could possibly affect you in the 10th house. 10th house, again, is career, awards, and recognition. And Pluto will be close to this new moon, and Pluto is the planet of rebirth. So just like a phoenix, falling to ashes on the ground, it grows and renews itself. And so that combined with the new moon in your 3rd house, maybe this will be a time when you will initiate a new writing project, or I'm sorry, your 10th house. This will be a time when you start a new position, a new job. Maybe you're gonna start a new job, and just move on into a different phase, a different position. You could be with a whole new company altogether. So great time, again, very productive month. Take initiative and you will reap the reward. So ask for that raise, and maybe that recognition and that new career will come to you with the new moon. Okay, thank you. Bye.